It's a funny thing, a fight. I don't care who you are. Getting in the ring versus another person is a scary experience. You have two guys that, during the fight, they're trying to take each other out. They want to see what they're capable of.
Lions in the corner! Lions in the corner!
Everybody calls me Scarface, or Face for short. I tried to get my brother out of a house fire when I was young, and I got trapped. My brother died. I was burned real bad. Had over 100 surgeries. Developed a severe opiate addiction. I ran with a gang, and we ran into some guys from another gang. I had gotten an argument in a bar. So he's like, well, come outside, let's finish it. He had a knife, and he sliced me the first time. And the second time, it plunged into my esophagus. I can't explain the feeling. I couldn't breathe. Blood was going down in my chest. I know firsthand how a small dispute can lead to somebody lying in the street bleeding to death. Several people that I was close with that I knew died in violent street encounters. And that's why I created Streetbeefs. Our first fight of the day is going to be a beef fight between two young men from Frederick, Maryland. They've had a dispute for a while, spilled over into the streets a little bit. They brought it here to try to put it out of the way. In this corner, we got Machete. And in this corner, we got the Peruvian Pit Bull. If you had a dispute and you were afraid it was going to get out of hand, you could contact me, and I would allow you guys to come and solve your dispute in a controlled fashion with MMA gloves, a ref. Because I believe that a fight can solve friction between two people without somebody having to die.
Ready? You ready? Let's fight!
Come on, Chris, let's go for it.
Hang on to your head.
I've been there. I felt so disrespected that there was nothing else. We gotta fight. When you go through the process of showing up, putting the gloves on, sticking it out, it's a strange thing. Both men are just trying to test themselves. Can they win? Can they go through with this? Can they survive? It's like a dance. A very rough, painful dance. It's something that they shared together, and then afterwards they're both relieved that it's over. Always when I was young, I had this idea of what the world was supposed to be. Then as I got older, world's not like that. My family, my mother, you know, they were addicts. They were criminals. My first trip to prison was for a prescription forgery ring. I got caught up and had a bunch of felonies. When I came home, I met my wife. I had my children. I knew then that I was not going back to jail. I knew I'd wasted a lot of my life and made a lot of mistakes. It's not a book. Not happy endings. It's messed up. And that's what it always is for a felon. It's like that scarlet letter. You're marked forever. We can't get certain jobs. We can't go to certain establishments. We can't achieve certain things. And we just feel like we're stuck. In Streetbeefs, that don't matter. I know that on the surface to people, it probably looks barbaric. The fights are just one good part of it.
Fuck, it was good. I slipped under.
A lot of these people have never had anybody give a shit about them, let alone a group full of people. 9, 8, 7. You know, a lot of what I do is therapeutic for me.
Make sure you're breathing. Stop holding your breath and stop being tense. Relax.
And that's what's allowed me to stay out of prison for now 16 years. The fights themselves, they're no longer the only thing Streetbeefs is about.
TKO, Leonidas. Good fight, guys.
Non-stop, baby. Let's do this. That's doing great, man.
I'm just trying to create this place for people who feel they have nowhere else to turn.
Big fella. Banking on you. Look.
And this gives them a purpose. It gives them something to be a part of.
He ain't gonna try to hurt you.
Something that society's not giving us right now. A place where all the BS don't matter.
Winner by KO. Good fight, brother. Good fight.
Something that maybe they couldn't find anywhere else. You know, maybe some people feel I'm creating an unrealistic place for people.
Good job, man.
Good job.
As long as you're respectful and you love MMA and boxing, you're a part of it.
What's up, bro? Hell yeah.
He said he was waiting for you.
If I do this for 30 years and only save 2 lives, man, that's 2 lives. And I'd like to think we'll save more. And I'm proud of that. That's the one thing I really am proud of.